What's up, YouTube? It is your boy JB, and I am here with the review for Belle Collective Season 1, Episode number 8. And the episode was titled Contracts and Balances, you guys. Man, you guys, I'm so sad that next week is the season finale, but we do get a two-part reunion starting March 19th. Now, for March 19th, I don't know how that's going to work out for me, because you guys know that is the anniversary of my mom's death. It'll be 4 years that she passed away. And it's also my grandmother's birthday, so I don't necessarily know how my schedule is going to work that weekend, because I know I'm going home, but I don't know if I'm going home on Friday, not Friday, the 19th, which is the actual day, if I'm going to wait until the Saturday morning to go. But the videos will be up. I just don't know. You might see my videos. They might still consist with Saturday. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see, you guys. But without further ado, let's get into the review, shall we? Right, you guys, so we're gonna start the episode up with Tamra and her hair. Like, oh my god, like, why did she talk like that? It's really annoying. I wish she would really give it a break. Like, it really gets on my nerves. Because in other scenes, you just see her and she's talking so normally, and it's just like, why, when you're in the green screen, do you talk like that? It's annoying as hell to me. So, Tamra and her hair. So she's at she's at Hot 97, whatever it is, the radio station. She's at the radio station, and she's put together her reel. So she's really good friends with Gary with the T from what is he from? The Ricky Smiley morning show and Dish Nation. They've worked together before. So I put together my reel, and I just want to have Gary look at it and give me his honest opinion about it. It's just like, oh my god, that the asterisk with her voice. So she and Gary watched the the reel, and Gary was like, oh, that reel was cringe. And I even have to agree with Gary. That reel was not good. Number one, we don't know what she was interviewing for. Then number two, like I said, it's her tone, it's her voice. He told her to change that. Like she's like, so I shouldn't be myself. Tamra, you're not yourself now. The way you talk, it's like, she inflects. It's an inflection in her voice, and it seems affected to me. It's just like, girl, you don't have to do all of that to get your point across. You can talk why can't I get my words out? You can talk normally and regularly. I was actually trying to combine those two words together, I believe. So then later in the episode, we see her team as they celebrate her because her show is number one, I guess, in their region. How does that work with radio shows? I've always wondered that. How does a radio show become number one? Is it like a local market? If anybody knows, let me know in the comment section below. Now, the thing that got me is that people actually listen to that voice on the radio during the midday. So when you're on your lunch break, you have in your car like, oh, let me go on over there and listen to Tamra and her hair. No. Oh, God, if y'all do, whatever. So Letitia shows up to this, this celebration. And Letitia, which we'll discuss Letitia in just a little bit. Letitia tells her that, she and, what's her husband's name? Glenn. They went to where'd they go? Child, it's in the notes. I started with her because I had to start with her. Oh, the balance coach. I was trying to figure out what it was called, the balance coach. And she said that the balance coach told her that, they should go out with other couples. And so she invites Tamra and her hair and her boyfriend out. But Tamra and her hair is like, this relationship, although we've been together before, this time that we're dating, it's different. So I just think it's too soon for us to do a couples date. And, she understands. But then Tamra and her hair also tells Letitia about her, her surrogacy idea, her plans with that, and how she has to have, the fibroids removed. That is going to be it for Tamra and her hair, and let's move the hell on. Guys, next, let's discuss Latrice. So I'm getting the small stuff out of the way so that we can talk about the bigger things in this episode, because it was a good one. So let's talk about Latrice, you guys. Latrice. So you guys know that Latrice Essential, is that the name of her brand? I think that's the name of her brand. So she's having a photo shoot for, her hair care stuff. And her models are the Claremont twins from the Bad Girls Club. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know much about the Claremont twins. The only thing that I know about the Claremont twins was that they modeled for Kanye West. And again, like I said, I know they're from Bad Girls Club, but I didn't watch that season. I used to watch Bad Girls Club all the time, but I stopped watching Bad Girls Club after, which season did I really stop watching? I didn't watch BGC 13. I didn't watch the Redemption season. That season, I can tell you for a fact, I did not watch it, so I don't know anything about that season. So from 13 forward, I don't know any of the cast. Like I'll see them on, but I don't know those women. Like I don't know the Claremont twins. That Dream Doll girl, I only know about Dream Doll because of Love and Hip Hop New York. And that's it, because I don't know any other girls. I don't know anybody past season 12. And I barely remember the girls from season 12. Actually, season 12 was where I fell off Chicago. I fell off with Chicago because I didn't finish the reunion of Bad Girls Club Chicago. But yeah, I don't know anything about the Claremont twins at all, you guys. So the one thing I do know about the Claremont twins is they've had a lot of surgery. They don't look, because I've saw pictures of them on the Bad Girls Club, and gorgeous girls. Wait a minute. I'm not saying this to be shady or anything, you guys, but I'm looking at this. So there's a clip. I know that they got their lips done. I know that they got their titties done. I know they got their asses done. Probably their noses. But did they also bleach their skin? I'm not being shady, but did they bleach their skin? Please let me know. I'm gonna pause right here for just a second. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm sorry to put this all up in your face. I hope you guys can hear me. So thank you to Ordered Step. Shout out to you for letting me know that the audio quality cut out at the 7-minute mark in the last video. So it's not. So I'm just gonna. I forgot what I was talking about. So in the first half of the video, I talked about timbering her hair, and I started with Latrice, and I was talking about the Claremont twins. So I think now this is gonna be kind of hard for me because I don't remember what I said because that was hours ago when I recorded the first video. So I was talking about the Claremont twins. Then I was talking about Cliff. So Cliff, I don't even know if I mentioned that. Cliff was there painting it. I call Cliff a hemorrhoid because that's what he's like, a hemorrhoid that just won't go away. But now I would have flipped out at this situation because the Claremont twins weren't there. Neither was a photographer. The photographer was 30 minutes away in Atlanta. I'm like, oh, hell no. Who booked this? Absolutely not. So, they get ready. The photo shoot was a success, I guess. They had the product, so they had the essential product, and they didn't have any hot water. I'm like, damn, again, like I said, who? Sorry, guys, the camera's a little crooked. Again, I was like, who booked this shit? No hot water, no photographer, no models. And then, one of the, they were like, well, that dirty water was staining the hair. Cliff was like, this is Mississippi water. I'm like, what does that mean? Water is water. Water can be dirty and water can stain people's hair. But whatever. So Cliff then says, okay, how about you guys get some water bottles, pour them in the water bottles, and that should, rectify the situation. But all in all, it came together. Let's move on, you guys. All right, you guys. Next up, let's discuss Marie and Essie. Again, you guys, I really hope that you guys can hear me. Marie and Essie, I'm sorry, but y'all just give me, scissors, sisters, scissoring, scissors. Just give me scissors, sisters. But, these are jokes, by the way, you guys. So don't take anything that I say to heart or lightly. It's just jokes. So, I'm gonna have to agree with my girl Essie. Essie was speaking some real facts to Marie in this episode. Now, here's the thing that bothers me with Marie. And it's not Marie per se, it's just the situation that Marie is in. I don't understand how Marie has been with this Cedric for 12 years. And she keeps saying he cheated on her with a woman. She caught him with a woman. I'm like, girl, you's a lie. I don't care who tell you. You know you don't caught that man with another man, but whatever. But yeah, 12 years is just too long to be putting up with his bullshit. Because number one, we all know Marie has fibromyalgia as well as lupus. Like, don't fuck up your health with this no good ass dude. Like, I have to agree with my girl Essie. Essie said that he's a parasite, which he is 100% a parasite. A parasite. I mean, he's just a parasite. He's like a leech. He's just, ugh. He's just anything that's sucking, energy and blood from you. So, yeah, I'm just still stuck on the 12 years. Like, when is enough for you? Because, I mean, it's got to be enough. Oh, shit, excuse me, y'all. So then we saw this scene where Marie and Essie were packing up Cedric's things to take it, to his house. Again, that's another thing that I have an issue with. Y'all are married, but he still got his bachelor pad. Why? Girl, you knew he was cheating when he didn't get rid of that house. That should have been sign number one. And then the fact that this dude went to Aruba on whose dime? Girl, if it was on my dime, if it was my credit card and I saw that Cedric charged anything for Aruba, I would have called the credit card company and filed a fraud claim. You think you're going to Aruba on my dollar? Yeah, get the hell out of here. And then who you in Aruba with? I mean, again, Marie keeps talking about she caught him with another woman, girl. Let that nigga go and be with the nigga that he wants to be with. That's all I got to say. And you go be with Essie. Again, guys, these are jokes, so don't take anything I say lightly or seriously. But let's move on. All right, let's talk about Letitia. So the episode actually started with Letitia. So she was meeting with Marie, and they were having a conversation. Marie was telling her about what's going on with her businesses. Here's the question that I have, and this is not to be shady, because I didn't even say this in the original video, in the original clip. But next week is the finale. Is Marie gonna go into season 2 if they get a season 2? Is she gonna go into season 2 with this same storyline about this, her mental health facility? Because they did show that they did show a place, but the place was empty. I mean, nothing was in there. Nothing. No counters. No nothing. I think it was just carpet on the floor. But you know what? If I'm being shady, and I'm being funny. I'm asking a genuine question. Because it's like with her and Antoinette, they're building things, but when did y'all start building? Never mind, shut up. So Letitia also tells Maria about Ferris Street and how, she's in a standstill with Ferris Street because of, at this point, the reputation that the brunches have been getting. And I will have to say, I respected Marie because Marie was woman enough to apologize to Letitia. I'm like, oh, wow. So she does know how to apologize. That was big of her. So then, Letitia also tells Marie about the sister invention that, Tamara in her hair had with Mel and Latrice, and how they said that, Marie is not a good look for her brand. Now, I'm going to play devil's advocate. I actually remember saying this earlier. So I'm going to play devil's advocate with this one. I'm not going to necessarily say that, Marie is a bad look for her brand. What I will say is a bad look for her brand is you have this women's empowerment brunch. So women's empowerment, that's where women come together, uplift each other, provide wisdom, encouragement, helping hand, whatever they need that encourages them, uplifts them, all that stuff. But then for Marie to come to your said brunches with the bullshit that she's came with. Now the original one where she got into it with Latrice, that was all on her. But the one with Kaylon, I don't 100% fault Marie in that situation. I don't. But I will say it's 50-50. You guys might not agree with that, but I do think it's 50-50. I know people won't agree with it because I don't think that that was her place to say anything to Kaylon. Now, granted, I will give, I know people have said, but Letitia wasn't saying anything, which that is correct. So, actually, we're going to knock it down from 50-50. Thinking about that, we're going to knock it down from 50-50. I'll say 80-20. That's the least I can give, 80-20. So 80% was on Kaylon, but the other 20% was on Marie. Marie did not have to say anything, but she did. So we're going to say 80-20, you guys. And again, you guys might not agree with that, but that's my opinion, and we can agree to disagree. I love you guys. You guys should love me because you guys come to the channel. So we can agree to disagree. So then we see this cringe-worthy ass scene with Letitia. Is this a new thing for women to name their titties? I just find that, I'm just confused by that. Because she got Mercy and Grace on display for Glenn. Because we all know Glenn, he's been gone for 28 days. So he'll be home for the 14 days. But like I said, she had Mercy and Grace on display. Then she had this singing telegram come. I'm like, wait a minute. What the fuck is going on here? I mean, the girl's supposed to tell Glenn her feelings in the form of a song. I was just like, huh? Why don't you just tell him how you feel in the words, using your words? I mean, it doesn't have to, rhyme. Just be like, hey, just tell him what you feel and how you feel. So the girl is going to get into the closet. And when Letitia says the word for her to come out, then she'll come out and she sings. Now, Letitia said that word at least a good 3 times before a girl came in. I'm like, damn, did she go to sleep in there? Did she go to sleep? Did she fall? What happened? And then the thing that threw me off, which is why it was even more cringeworthy, is what the girl had on. I was like, Letitia. Why do I want to say Latrice? Letitia, what that girl has on, I'm pretty sure Glenn thinking, hey, y'all finna have a threesome. But I know that ain't what you had in mind. And then the way that Glenn was just looking at the girl, I'm like, yeah, you might want to get little homegirl air out of the house, because your husband might, shaboing her. Just saying. Because, that man had his eyes all on her. So, she also told him about having this, sitting down with a balance coach. Child, you learn so much stuff with reality TV. I have never heard of a balance coach. When she said balance coach, I'm like, what are y'all balancing? Like your checkbooks? Like, what are y'all balancing? I mean, you got a balance coach, you got an accountability coach, you got a life coach. I mean, for years, all I knew was coaches like a swim coach, a PE coach, basketball, football, a coach that do the sports. But these coaches that we come up with these days, anything to make a buck, huh? So when they go to the accountability coach, they do this. She said dance, but it was basically them doing a role play. So they play each other, and at the end of it, Glenn pulls out a contract. I'm like, dude, ixnay on the contract. Like, for real, ixnay that. Well, Letitia had a one-up on him. She pulled out a contract herself. He wanted 50%, and she gave him 50. She's talking about 51%. I'm like, no. We can do 10%. We can do 10. We can even do 5. We could even do 5, but not 51%. So then the accountability, that's what it is. Boy, I said that, didn't I? The accountability coach, the life coach, and now the balance coach. What the hell is a balance coach? What else? So she tells them that they need to go out to dinner with, couples and learn from them. So then we do see them go out with some couples. We see them go out with, it's Latrice and it's Cliff. Mel shows up with a guy. I don't think so. I guess Mel's not married. There's another question that I have. Is Mel like a friend of the Bells? Like, that's the other question that I have. We see a lot of Mel, kind of like we see a lot of Kaylon, which I would prefer not to see a lot of Kaylon. What else? If we get a season 2, can we have Mel as a full-time cast member? I actually like Mel. I'd like to know a little bit about Mel. Then Marie comes in with her date, who's not Cedric. The thing that threw me off with him was, I mean, number one, he is tall, but the thing that threw me off was that big ass shirt. I mean, like, dude, could you not have put in a little bit more effort into your outfit? But that was the episode, you guys. Next week, like I said, is the finale. And shout out to my subscriber Ordered Steps. Thank you so much for letting me know that the audio had went out in the last video. I appreciate you so much for telling me that, because I've been sitting here all day not knowing. But you know, I'm getting to the point, you guys, where I'm going to get a new laptop. My old one played out on me, so I do all my editing on my phone, and it can be a lot sometimes. So once we get the computer, I'll know I won't put up I won't put up a video with bad quality. I don't like doing that, but I do appreciate you for bringing that to my attention. So you guys, like this video, leave your comments in the comment section below, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell button, and share this video. And until the next one, you guys, stay safe, take care of yourselves. Remember to wash your hands, wear your mask, and socially distance, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.